Hello, this is Photography Gamer. Welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, I will be breaking down the photo mode in Windbound on the PS4. I'll go through each setting one by one, explain what each one does and how you can use them. The episode will conclude with a couple of examples of photos that I've taken using the mode, so let's have a look at it. Basic settings first. So enter the photo mode, you need to go to options and then go down to photo mode. The left and right analog sticks move and aim the camera, so that's for your composition. L2 and R2 is craning. Craning raises the camera up and lowers it. High to low is good for panoramic, low to high is good for scale. Then you have R1, that hides the UI, so that's good if you want to take a screenshot with your screenshot button. Circle exits the photo mode, but you've got to hold it down. And there's also triangle that switches between options and camera. Right, other settings. So first one is Cara. So Cara, we have pose, expression, Cara visibility and hat. So the pose, there's some nice options for your poses if you want to change your body position. Expression, that's your facial expression. So that's good if you want to create a sense of atmosphere in your shot, a different type of personality. Cara visibility, on or off. So do you want Cara in the shot or do you just want to do a landscape shot? And finally hat, you can decide what hat Cara is going to wear if you're into fashion. Next tab, lighting. So we have time of day. So this is good for changing the dynamic atmosphere. Now the time of day, it doesn't just move the sun around. The sun changes the temperature of the image, so whether it's night, day, morning, afternoon, the image, the location will look different, the color will be different, the light will be different. And you can also change the sun position with the angle setting below. So this is really good just for playing around with how the image feels. Then we have filters. So we've got filter, so there's a good selection of them there to just give your image a different style. Then we have exposure. Exposure raises the lighter areas more prominently, also a little bit of shadow, but generally it's about the light areas going brighter. Then we have vignette. That's a border around the image like a shadow. The idea is a vignette is good if you're going to centrally focus a subject. Then we have contrast. Contrast increases the definition between light and dark areas. Don't overdo it. If you underdo it, it will go cloudy. So use that appropriately as and when. Then we have the camera tab. So we've got focal distance and field of view. Field of view is like a kind of zoom function, and focal distance decides where the focus will originate. So at what point in the distance is the focus going to begin? You can then use a lower setting, aperture, to change that. The higher the aperture, the more focus. The lower the aperture, the less focus, so i.e. more blur. And we've also got roll in there. That's roll if you want to tilt the image to create a sense of movement. Okay, so that is the photo mode. Pretty basic, but overall I would say it's solid enough with a few good settings, and it's a nice colourful game, isn't it? So that's a good positive. I think there's some fun elements to change how Cara looks, so that is always welcome. Overall, probably 7.5 out of 10. It's good, not amazing, but there's enough there, and there's some nice fun elements. Right, gonna have a look at a few little images I took. I didn't take many in this game, but here's one. So first one, campfire, Cara, boat. Again, we've used the emotes so that she's looking into the distance, blurred out the fire, blurred out the boat, blurred out the background. Nice sort of colour scheme, very vibrant. Next one, another pretty basic portrait. Here we've got a nice big hat on, and it's just a clean sky and the sea. I mean, this, for example, if you use Photoshop, this would be a good one if you wanted to cut Cara out because it's very clean background. So you could potentially cut Cara's character out and put her on a different background, but not, again, I didn't take many pictures here. I wouldn't say that's a great photo, but that's just a demonstration how, framing wise, there's no grid in this game, but I like to frame to one side on like a line of a third of the image type of thing. There you go. So quick one today. Thanks for watching. I hope the video talked you through the settings. I hope that will help you take pictures and just make the process easier for you. Enjoy. Please let me know how I did. Put that in the comments. Like, subscribe, become a Patreon. But for now, thank you. This is Photography Gamer signing off. Cheers.